Hi everyone. Today the topic which we are here for is how to study. The question comes, I want answers from yourself. How you are studying right now? Do you follow any methodology for studying? Like every day begins with get up, brush up, refresh, go to school. Before that, important work. Then go to school. After that, after going to the school, am I right? No? You're all listening. Then it's fine. Good. Similarly, the pattern. There is a pattern. In that pattern, if we are studying, it will be very easy. So, to know your pattern, how you used to study, just share with us, and then we will tell our derived pattern. Yes, who's gonna say first? How you study? Anyone? Yes. You can unmute yourself and then you can answer for this question.
Sir, yes, may I start?
Yes, please. First, we'll start with the one by one. We'll start. Slogadashini. Yes, please.
Sir, I used to find out that studying one in the early morning or studying before going to sleep is mostly effective.
Effective for sleeping?
No. Studying somewhere around early day or studying somewhere before sleeping is mostly effective.
Okay, very good. Super. Studying up early in the morning will help her a lot. Similarly, studying at the night will also helping her a lot, she's saying. Good. Now, Kamaleshwari and Pragadish, it's your turn.
Sir, I put a shuttle, sir.
He's having a shuttle. Yes, please, go ahead with it. When you have allotted time, like 10 minutes or 15 minutes for studying for the entire day? No. Half an hour per day?
Yes, sir.
8 hours of listening, half an hour of studying. Somewhere there is a mismatch. Okay. Even if it is at 20 minutes or 10 minutes, it will be good. That is what I'm saying. Rather than studying. Okay, we can reduce our time. Effective studying is very important. Okay, very good. Yes, you can put yourself in the mute so that others can share how you are studying. Laishri, Raghav, Prasanna, Sadurtika, Sendil Kumar, anyone? Yes, Raghav.
Master, when the teacher is taking class, I used to understand the topics well, and when I go to my home, I just revise the topics.
Wow, super. So every day he used to understand this concept of the topic, and then once he is having the proper understanding, he is not leaving that alone. He is having a revision that is very, very important. Note down. Revision will make every topic easier. Revision is very, very important. Every day, if you are revising something else, automatically you will get a clear concept and then clear idea about what it is all about, why it has given. Got it? Okay, anybody else want to share their point of view? Else, we shall start.
Master,
Yes, please.
I'll listen in the class and then come home, revise it.
Very good. So, few people are following the way, like in the session, they'll be observing completely and then they are revising it when they return back to home. Others will also try to do that, so it will have a good, and I think it is a very easiest method to get something very, very easy to remember in a short time period, it seems. So we'll have some other methods. Yes, Logadarshini, please.
So when a teacher finishes their lesson, I like to revise it when I come back home by reading the book once wholly, thoroughly, and then I'll close the book and write the summary in my own words. And then after finishing whatever I know, I'll open the book again and then I'll see what and all I missed out. And I can write that 2 to 3 times, and then I'll have a whole summary that is ready.
Wow, super. So she had given a beautiful technique, like she come to home, take the book, read once, close the book, then try to rewrite it from your memory. If she does miss something else while cross-checking the answers, she came to know that okay, this part I have missed it out, and then she used to correct it, and then she used to write it. And reading and writing is a beautiful method. Super, very good. Okay, any other answers? Else, we'll get into our own method, simplest way of learning and how to study. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Now we'll start. Before we start, the first phrase is empty your cup. Write it down. Empty your cup. What does it means? Empty your cup. If mom is giving a cup of tea, if you empty it, how you will empty it? Pouring it down or pouring it in? Okay, but here, empty your cup means not the teacup. Here, the mind. Step number 1. Note it down. Step number 1. Fix the target. What you are going to study, science or social science or whatever may be the subject or whatever may be the lesson, grammar or anything else, math, anything else. Just fix the subject. Target is the point number 1, because there we will miss the target. How? If we are having 2 exams or 2 homeworks has to be done, whether I am going to write it down or whether I am going to take it in memory. So fix it up first. Set your target. Now I am going to study, not I am going to write it down. So that is the first step. And what are you going to study? 5 subjects or 6 subjects are there. Fix only one. That is called a target. Fix the target before studying. Step number 1. That is very, very important. Today, I'm going to study this. No, now I'm going to study this. Write this word. Now I'm going to study this. Not today. Today means we'll think like I'm having 24 full hours. In the 24 full hours, it will take half an hour. Okay, I'll study it later. Don't postpone anything to later, because later has another work to do. Study now itself. Fix the target and study now itself is the first step. So first step itself very easy, right? After fixing the target, work or move towards the target, which means we'll have everything in our mind, but we are not making it into the action. We call it as a work. Then how we will finish the work? I have to get every stuff into our mind, and then it has to be into our action. For example, people of nowadays are having so much of beautiful thoughts, but thoughts are not getting into the action. We need the thoughts to be in action. So step number 2, get it into or get into action or get into that particular targeted work, which means our studies now. Step number 2, get into action, which means go and take the book for the study purpose. I know that I'm having 2 works to do, but I'm not going to take the book if I am sitting in front of the idiot box. Idiot box, you know what it is called? Idiot box? Television. We call it as an idiot box. It is not idiot. Those who are sitting in front of it and then watching it, that they are idiots. So it will consume our time a lot. So don't be an idiot here afterwards. And then better get into action. We are here, we are having so much of work to do. So the step number 2 is need to be in action. Okay, that is the step number 2. How to get into the action? Write it down as a topic, how to get into action, or a question mark. Put a question mark. How to get into action? Put a question mark. Yes. Now the point comes. Step number 1, empty your mind. Step number 1, empty your mind. Finished it up? Which means our mind should not contain yesterday's cartoon or anything else. Yesterday I saw Dora. It was running very nicely. But today, where the Dora will go, what episode will come? If your mind is in any cartoon or any TV series, that is worst case than cartoon. But I hope that our children are not watching anything like that, because now we are upgraded. We are moving to the manga series like One Piece or Dragon Ball Z or anything else, Naruto, like that. We are moving upgraded versions of anime or anything else. We are not even seeing a normal episodes. We'll go for a full lengthier pack of series, Netflix series or anything else. We'll be going Amazon Prime videos. It is for entertainment. If you are having two stuffs in the mind, one is studying and entertainment, which one will bloom? Study goes to the bottom and then entertainment goes up. So keep it in mind that you need to empty your mind before getting into the studies. So emptying your mind is very, very important. And once you empty your mind, the next point is very, very, very important point. Note it down. After emptying the mind, you have put a point number 2. Am I right? Emptying the mind is point number 2. The next point is, once your mind is empty, take the book. The next point is take the book and then start from easiest syllabus. Suppose if you're having any bigger questions to get into your mind, remember that start with a simple one word answers like that so that you'll get some idea. Okay, it is easy, it is easy, it is easy, it is easy, it is easy. So that you can finish a lot of stuffs and then your mind started to prepare to get everything. Start with small question and answers and well-known question and answers rather than getting something into new. Start with well-known and then easy remembering questions. Then go for the new one. First well-known, which means already we know the answers. Normally we should start with hard things. There are no such thing called as hard things. Only big and small. If you think big is hard, if I'm saying that if you want a bigger ice cream or smaller one, what one will choose? We'll choose a bigger one. Similarly, if I ask you to read a bigger answer or a smaller one, we'll choose a smaller one. So mine goes like that. But we need to study everything. So start with a small one and then little bit bigger one and the biggest answer at the last, newest at the last. While taking up the book, don't get yourself into the newer stuffs at the beginning. At least 5 to 10 minutes go for the already known one. Just turn the page and see. Okay, this one we know. Okay, we are going to learn the new one now. So that is a mind pattern. We are working in a pattern. Mind will always work in a pattern and then we are using the pattern. First, we are recollecting what we have learned yesterday. Then now we are registering today what teacher taught to us and then we are going to recall everything else. What two persons has said that they used to revise everything else. After getting into the book, start with the small question and answers, well-known one, then go for the newer one. So you got it clear? Now, register it in our mind. Seeing is different, registering it is completely different. So try to register each and everything. Like read, close it up. Try to imagine that you are seeing the book again. Note it down. Read, close it. Try to imagine that you are seeing the book in your mind. It will happen, definitely it will happen. In that, you can see all the words. Write only once to know that it is registered clearly. Once it is done, that question is pakka in your memory. What we will do now, even if the answer we know, registered only once will not be enough. We have to see the book regularly. Keep in touch with the book. Next point. After registering, keep in touch with the book. Particular subjects, all the subjects, keep in touch every day. At least spend merely 1 hour or 1.5 hours to make sure that you have touched the book and then you have revised every lesson from the day 1 till now. How to do that? Just see the pages. All the pages are correct in the book. After 8, 9 is coming. After 9, 10 is coming. Like that, just see the pages. Turn it fast. Every pages in the books are correct. Okay. In this page number 10, here we are having this. Okay, page number 11, here we are having this. Okay, this picture comes here. What does this picture means? Okay, the description is on the side. Everything, try to be in touch with the book, whichever subject you feel very hard to remember or hard to get into the examinations, even if it is a math. Even if it is a math, no, math is very easy and simple subject as it. It has no much complicated stuff. Only 0 to 9, but mixed up numbers. That's it. Very simple. Okay. So what we are here, one is step number 1, target. Step number 2, after targeting, we should know, get the book, get into action. Step number 3, empty your mind. Step number 4, after getting your mind clear from all the cartoons or anime or anything else or series or web series or anything else, if you are clear enough, start seeing the book and then read from a well-known answer to a newer one. So this is the order. Increase the toughness. Like if you're playing a game, level 1 will be very easy. But what about the boss stage? If you give a boss stage at the very first game itself, nobody will play the game. But we get into the mindset, okay, the next level will be a little bit tough, the next level will be a little bit easy. Yes, I have finished this level, next level it will be interesting. Rather than tough, use the word interesting. So hereafter we are going to use an important word. What it is called? Interesting. So it will create more interest in us and then we can learn easily. So after, with full interest, if we are seeing everything else, it will be registered. Registration is the next step. Seeing the book, just see the book, all the pages, then register everything. What else in which page? After registering, the final step is recall. Recall what you have registered. Once you know how to recall, then that day's job done. That's it. So step number 1, target fixing. Step number 2, what? After fixing the target, get into the action. The step number 3, take the book, empty your mind. Then step number 4, after emptying your mind, make sure your reading starts from very small answers to the bigger one and very well-known answers to the bigger, newer one. So automatically we'll have the pattern. The mind will think like, okay, I know this, I know this, I know this, I know this, I know this as well. So similarly, everything will become very easy. After reading, remember to register everything in your mind. That is the next step. Registering, reading, then registering. After registering, recall. R, triple R. What you remember triple R? Don't say movie. Okay. R, first read, second R, register, third R, recall. This you have to remember hereafter for triple R. Okay. Got it? So after recalling it, the next one is cross check whether you have done correctly. Else repeat the process from first step. Again fix the target. Now I'm going to read this question alone. Which one? The newer one and the bigger one. Again repeat the process again and again and again and again. Definitely you can excel very well in all the subjects. So this is what is all about how to study. And if you do have any questions now, you are welcome to ask, and we have our own answers which will definitely lead you to the higher level. Please go ahead with all your questions. Who's gonna ask first? Yes, please.
So, what if it's difficult to empty our mind? What can we do to empty our mind easily?
Very good question. How to empty our mind? Just watch your breathing. Go for 3 to 5 inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Automatically, you can feel that you will get relaxed completely. If you're closing your eyes and then like that, if you're going for 3 to 5 inhale and exhale, you can feel that you will get completely relaxed and empty. Yes, got it? Any other questions? So I hope that everyone will use this method to develop the skills, to develop the learning and recollecting and then reproducing in the examination will become very, very easy. Hope everyone use this method and then use this pattern. Write it down and then stick it on the wall like this so that you can see every time before studying. First, target, then get into action. Third, empty your mind. Fourth, start from easy, well known to new, bigger one. The fifth, recollect it by writing. And then the sixth one, cross check. Then the job's done. Similarly, if you are going with everything else, the studying will become much, much more easier. Hope everyone has learned how to study right now. And we will see in another beautiful session. Bye, everyone. And if you do have any doubt, you are free to ask now itself. If nothing else, okay, fine. See you. Bye. I wish you all the best.